Aw, come on, buddy. Where's your St. Patty's Day spirit?
Look, man, I love green beer as much as the next guy, but...
Leprechaun beer?
Look, you can't just make shit up about a holiday.
Shh, TJ. Seamus will hear you, and the next time you go out drinking, you're gonna have the worst hangover of your life.
There is no Seamus the Leprechaun.
Oh, and what? Santa Claus and Easter Bunny aren't real? Right.
No Easter Bunny.
Aw, come on. Come on, look what you did.
Genghis cheese balls.
6, 5, 4.
This week, we're doing a retro review of one of my favorite games, GoldenEye 64. Released on the Nintendo 64 way back in '97, GoldenEye was a James Bond game timed to release alongside the relaunch of the Bond movie franchise, starring Pierce Brosnan. Now, it came out 2 years after the GoldenEye movie, so it was a pretty poorly timed release, but it was worth the wait. The game was a huge hit and ended up being the best-selling Nintendo 64 game that didn't feature a portly plumber. Now, if you were born in or after the 90s, you'll probably look at these clips and think, wow, Cole, these character models look like they're made out of soggy painted cardboard boxes. And you know what? You're right. The look of the game is dated, but know this, if you're some punk kid who's used to playing Call of Duty in glorious 60 frames per second with resolution so sharp and detailed that you can count the stubbly hairs on the chin of the man you just called a tactical drone strike on, you owe all your enjoyment to the clunky, boxy GoldenEye 64. First-person shooters weren't new to the video game world in '97, but GoldenEye paved the way for current-day shooters. Unlike many of its contemporaries, which forced the player to walk through a world of pea-soup fog, GoldenEye had a spectacular draw distance, so you could snipe enemies from far away. It had proximity mines, dual-wield weapons, location-specific reaction animations from enemies you shot. It had a great array of destructible environments, and it also had multiplayer. Not online multiplayer, of course, but local 4-player split-screen multiplayer. As you progressed through the game, you unlocked more skins for multiplayer, until you could play with pretty much any character you encountered in the game. GoldenEye 64 was a gem of a game, with great action, huge fun, and healthy replayability. You never played through the game the exact same way twice. Every experience was a little different, and it will go down as one of the greatest video games, not just for the N64, but of all time. And that's all for my review of GoldenEye 64. On behalf of TJ and myself, that's Real Reviews.
And we're out.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with making up new traditions.
Hey, well, I am part Irish, so I am kind of qualified to modify these Irish holidays.
Sure you are, buddy. So, Seamus the Leprechaun?
Oh my, yes. He visits all the happy drunks on St. Patty's Day. He urinates in their drinks to stop their hangovers. And that's why the beer is green. Though, I'm not sure why it's mostly the beer that turns green. Huh. Well, to ensure you're a happy drunk, you must chant Irish words daily on a week prior to the holiday.